Well, we're off and away. The time has come. I've got mine. Jill hasn't got her car keys. I've got mine. Can I give you this, love? Hey dear, yes. Time has come. Big day today. Get the job. Don't know whether I'm looking forward to it or not. Are you all ready for it?
Yeah.
Off we jolly well. We were going to take the motorhome and then we thought better of it on the basis that parking it's going to be a right clot. And there is a spot, but it's too far away from where we need to be. So, see you in a bit. Well, we have arrived, so we have, and Jill's about to go and get her job. There she goes, wandering across to Horton Primary Care Centre. We were due at 11:40, it's now 11:38. So hopefully, well, we'll see how long it takes. I have to be honest and say I'm quite surprised that we're getting our jobs as early as we are. We're both of us 65 and we'd expected getting jobbed sometime in March, but here we are on February the, 20th, getting the jobs in our arms. Don't know which one, don't know whether it's AstraZeneca or Pfizer or Moderna or I don't care either. I'll just be happy to have it. Now, whether or not I'll be able to show you the picture of me getting a prick in my arm, I very much doubt. But you never know your luck, do you? Right, we shall see what occurs. She's done. Is she done? Is that you?
You in now?
Hey?
They want you in now.
You want me in now?
I'm waiting for people.
Wow.
So she says, oh, she said, was I driving? No, my husband is, but he's at 12 o'clock. Oh, get him in now. We're waiting for folk.
Okay.
It's AstraZeneca.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Okay.
Yep, okay. I shall go.
Yeah.
Steaming up something chronic here. Mask gone. God almighty. We'll see what occurs. Whether I can film or not, I don't know, but we'll see. Right. Well, that's it. I'm done, believe it or not. I had to sit a little bit extra because I'm driving, which is fine. We just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to die on them, which I haven't, and I'm not gonna, so that's all good. And yes, these things are a bit over the top, but hospitals and clinics is where poorly people go. I don't like them at the best of times, so there we are. I'm done. And Jill sat in the car, she'll be wondering what the hell's going on. Anyway, here we are. Hello, Mrs. Dawn.
Hello. Coffee?
Coffee would be lovely, thank you.
I'm a bit worried.
Hey?
Well, people were coming out, they'd gone in long after you.
Ah, well, they're not driving. You see, I'm driving, so I had to sit for 15 minutes. If you're not driving, you can come straight out.
Oh, she said you could come and sit out here for 15 minutes as long as you sat.
Right, I see. Now, for the benefit of those who do not know, did you feel the prick going in your arm?
Only just.
I felt not a thing. Whether that's because
Certainly didn't last as long as the flu jab did.
Did not?
No.
It took no down, doesn't hurt.
No.
It's dead easy. Walk in, what's your name? David Dawn. How old are you? 22.
Should I ask you how old you were?
She don't want my date of birth.
Oh, well, yeah.
So she's worked out I'm 22. And then, had I had any anaphylactic shock at any point in time? So I said, no, I'm just allergic to penicillin. She said, oh, you'll be all right. So we've had the AstraZeneca, the Oxford AstraZeneca. I've bought British.
Mm-hmm.
That's cost the NHS £3. Bargain. Better than the 25 quid for the other ones. So there we are, we're done. That's it. We're inoculated, vaccinated. Well, partly. And we'll get a notification to go back in 3 months.
Yeah. You got your card?
I have my card in my pocket. It even has the batch number on it, would you believe? So they know exactly what's gone into us. Easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Coffee and biscuits now, look. See, when we do a road trip, God, I feel old all of a sudden. Anyway, never mind. There you go. Right. Latest. It's a funny thing, isn't it? This van life. Well, I call it van life. I've been spending quite a bit of time lately watching YouTube. Given that I've got a YouTube channel, you're probably not surprised by that. And I'm beginning to think, quite honestly, that when it comes to these things, we might be getting ripped off a bit. Let me try and show you what I mean. A Besser car, 584. These things are now called, what is it? A Contiki Sport 584. Identical to this is what it is. And if you check the prices out, wherever it is you buy your camper vans from, you'll discover quite quickly that these things are selling for, what, 65,000 and over, and probably more in 2021, which is, when you think about it, quite amazing. And yet, if you go and have a look at YouTube and watch what's being sold over there, from a whole host of different places, American RVs appear to be a damn sight cheaper than we are paying for our European style ones. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the Besser car, it's alright. There are lots of things I would like to change about it, but it is what it is. However, the 65,000 that this thing would cost you to buy now equates to about 91,000 US, and 91,000 US would buy you quite a lot in the way of a used Class A petrol motorhome over there. Let's have a look at a few examples. Now, this is an American RV site, Lazy Days it is, and let's look at this one here, the 2021 Thor Motor Coach Access 24.3. It's 26 foot 7 inches, that's about 8 metres I suppose, has a slide out, runs on petrol, gas. Let's have a look at the photos. Here we are. And it's, I suppose it's a bit like a Heimer, except it's got the slide out. So just running through it quickly, and I'm just having a look at this. Where are we? To see what it's like. There's the inside look, and I'm going to assume that's right at the very back. Looks fairly familiar. All right, it's a left hooker. That's fine. That's what you would expect in the States and all over Europe. Nice lavabo bucketry and shower. Decent bowl. All put together pretty well. Doesn't look bad at all. And like I say, single slide out. I don't know. I don't think it's got much in the way of beds. You're obviously going to have to make your bed up on a morning. But that's going to come in at $96,000, reduced from $121,000. Then there's this one here. This is pre-owned, but still a 2021. Was $99,000. It says request. Let's have a look at the floor plan for this. Twin bed with king conversion. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Very much what you'd call the German layout. With a slide out to give you more room. Let's have a look at the photos. And it's pretty enough on the outside. God only knows what size engine it's got in it. I don't. But captain seats. Drop down bed if you want it. Nice lounge with the slider out. Plenty of room for a fat lad. Looks very comfy. And that's cheap as chips, I would think. That's definitely going to be down by the kind of sort of thing we're looking at here. Again, the lavabo bucketry is not bad. Yes, the lavabo bucketry is quite important to me. There's all kinds of stuff. If you're looking second hand, 2006 Newmar Country Star, less than $55,000. The Holiday Rambler Vacationer, that's 35 foot long. It has 2 slide outs. Look at a few photos. I mean, when you compare it to the prices that we're paying over here for vans that are nowhere near as big and seem to have nowhere near as much room in them, and to be honest, don't appear to have half of the facilities of these things, it does make you wonder a bit, doesn't it? So the question is, are we actually being ripped off over here? Are the prices that we're paying for motorhomes actually worth it? Are we getting good value for money or not? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below if you wouldn't mind, because I am seriously considering having a conversation with she who must be obeyed about buying a left hooker American RV from one of the 3 or 4 sites in the UK that deal with them. And I've got to be honest, some of the prices I've seen on there are very attractive, and they can get them down to under 7.5 tons and still have roughly a ton of payload. So at 6.5 tons unladen weight, or whatever it is you want to call it, on the ground, and get a ton of payload and a ton of room. Quite like that idea. What's your thoughts? Let me know. Hello, Mrs. Dawn.
Hello.
How are you diddling?
I'm very well, thank you.
We are now just over 24 hours no, I'll try that again. We are now just over 24 hours after we had our COVID jabs, the Oxford AstraZeneca jab. Mm-hmm. How's your arm?
Fine, absolutely fine. Can't feel a thing. Well, I can feel. I'll correct myself. I cannot feel where the jab went in. It's not sore, it's not tender.
Have you got any flu symptoms?
No symptoms at all.
Do you feel fine?
I feel absolutely fine.
You look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely fine. I think a lot depends, the soreness of your arm, a lot depends on who's administered the jab and where they've actually put it. Because I know when I had my flu jab, my arm was very sore, but he put it right in the muscle at the top. Whereas this one, not that I can feel it, but I'm sure it was somewhere around here, a bit lower down. But that's me. But I'm absolutely fine.
So your advice to anybody that's offered it?
Take it. You know, nothing to lose, have you?
This is true.
You know, but it might keep you alive. Indeed
so. And that will bring this episode of ManVan Monday on Vandromeda's channels. No, Vandromeda's Travels. I can never get this right, can I?
No.
Why don't you say it? And that brings this episode of ManVan Monday on Vandromeda's...
Oh, I need to have it written down and read it.
Right. Say after me. Enjoy the roads.
Enjoy the roads.
Enjoy the skies.
Enjoy the skies.
But most of all,
enjoy your lives.
Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.
Take care. Keep safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.